Hi, Danica here, and I actually saw a post in Facebook group for Keap, and we're gonna try to solve that this video. So let's get started. Now I'm gonna do my best to blur out this contact, but it's from Facebook, so this is the message. So it's from the group that I am part of. It's called Keap, the unofficial one. So it says here, quick HTML email formatting email we have designed, exported as a PDF, and I was wondering how we would design this into a campaign email, and potentially create template for the header and footer. To be noted that some merge fields are in the design portions of the emails. Okay, now we're not gonna worry on the header and footer for now, but I'm just gonna do my best to build or replicate this layout in Keap, okay, so that you can see what's possible and what's not. Now if we go here in Keap, we're just gonna create a new one. So we're gonna do an advanced automation. Okay, we're just gonna name it building email test only. Okay, so that I am aware that that's a test campaign only. So let's just start with a sequence. I'm not gonna do any of the triggers because again the goal is to build this. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna save this. There's a lot of way that you could do, like you could just install this color picker and try to match the color in here, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crop those images. So let me just get the email. Again, I'm not gonna do any formatting. I'm gonna focus formatting in terms of labeling this campaign properly, but you should if you're building one. But let's just focus on the content. So I'm gonna open that in Photoshop and then downloads in here. Okay, let me just get my WordPress. Okay, just turn off my phone here. Okay, so let's check what we need. So we need the logo, and ideally if we could do a 3-column, that would be nice. And then this part, and then a button, and so on. Okay, so let's go to Keap. Okay, so these are some examples as you can see. So what you could do is we could start with at least one of this, okay, if that kind of helps, or else we can just do it from scratch. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna start from simple one, and then that way, and then in here, so this is your builder. Now in Keap, so the let's just go back. So the message is I was wondering how we would design this into the campaign email and potentially create template header and footer. Okay, if you're talking about this builder, which is in the campaign builder, it's actually limited, as you can see. But there's also another way, so let me just open that before I proceed. So under, not sure if they changed that. It's been a while since I text and graphics, since I built email under email broadcast. But let's just try it out. Okay, I'm just gonna do it here, and okay, so it's actually exactly the same. So I think I'm referring to the another, a bit older version. Broadcast. Okay, so it's no longer, I think it's no longer in here. There are some legacy stuff. So example, if I open one of my client's account. Okay, so if you have like the older or other version of Keap, which is in this format, not this one, then there's an option for templates in here, and then you could create a new one. And then what's cool about this is it could do HTML. So what you could do is you could do it in plain HTML. And example, I could do it like this. I'm gonna state HTML, and then in here I could do the, okay, so actually I clicked the wrong one, so it's actually this. So you need to click this drop down and then use the code builder. It's been a while since I used this, but you could do that, and then it's gonna allow you to hard code everything, so which is great because you could achieve everything with this. You could create this design like exactly how you want it. So that's kind of like the hard way. So you need to code, do it via code. But example, if you don't want that hassle, or steps, then you could just use the page builder. So in this video, I'm gonna show you, like I could not show this because it's gonna take some time, but maybe in future videos, just let me know in the comment below. We could spend some time to show you how this code builder works. But let me just check if we still have the email template in the new version, because actually most of the accounts that I handle, like I'm new to this Keap interface UI. I'm used to this version. So let's just check email template. Okay, just to make sure if it's in there. Let's just try it out. So contacts, and then it says click contacts, and then let's wait for this to load. Try email template. Okay, access your template whenever you see this icon. Okay, got it. So I'm gonna try to create a new one. I just wanna check if we could do some codings and stuff. So test only, of course, test. Okay, let's just see what we could do. Okay, so hashtags. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't think, maybe I it's either I missed something, or it's either it's no longer in the new Keap interface. I need to check, but But again, most of the accounts that I handle is this older version. And I know that you could do that here, but that's what I've tried. But again, let's just go back and start building this right away. So let's first grab the logo. So I'm gonna try to mimic this. So I can't actually do that. So I'm gonna because I know you could add a text, and then you need logo, and then you need a text. Do that. So at least you have 3 columns now, right? So you have the logo, and then on the PSD file, so watch training and then book a call. So let's type that, watch training, then centered it, book a call. Okay, and then we're gonna try to do this. Then save as. Logo sample 1. I'm just gonna do blue, that it's not large file. Okay, then you need to increase the size, kind of like that. So we have the first one. Let's just check it out. Okay, so as you can see, you need to add some space to this so that it's kind of aligned, and then you could copy the color. So let's just grab that color here. Oops. Okay. So let's change the color to that value. So insert hashtag or hash symbol on the first part, and then that's it. Okay, and then you could add the link. Next is this part. So let's check it out. Now there's 2 ways that you could do this, but again, if you're gonna do the HTML one, this is gonna be much easier build. I mean, you could do it like exactly the same like this one, but if we're gonna check how it works on the email campaign builder, as you can see, it doesn't work. But as you can see, you could also add some code. So let's just say I'm gonna grab this color first so that I could give you some example, because it really depends. So example, division, I'm gonna create a division here, and then style, background, color. Okay, and height, let's just say 400 px, Is that the right code? And then I'm gonna do welcome. Okay, and then I'm gonna do with 100%. Okay, so as you can see, we have able to achieve this. And then let's just say I'm just gonna get some text here, text editor, so I could do this. So welcome. I'm just trying to copy your content. So Rachel, I assume that's the first name. So let's just say so I'm just gonna do it that way first. So H1. Okay. Merge. Okay, I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna move my head around. My video. Like that. Okay. And then I'm just gonna add some padding. Let's just say 3%. Okay. Let's try to text. Is it centered? Nope. Okay, so let's do it again. So padding. Problem is it's gonna go auto. I think it should be 500px, 550. Let's just say 500, and then I'm gonna increase the padding to 50, and then we're gonna try that later. And then I'm gonna add some style so that it's colored. The color of the text are white. I'm gonna try important. Nah, doesn't work. And the reason is there is some styling here in the design. So we're gonna do. Problem is we can't do white, so we just need to target that properly. Because the items will are not white, so we're just gonna do it here. Again, there's a much cleaner way to do this. I'm just quickly doing that, and then cheers. Okay. Oops. Cheers to the most genius move you've made all week. Okay, and then that is bold. So I'm gonna try to just add some styling. Okay, and then we will also set the font weight to 700 like that. I'm not yet sure what font family is used here, but let's try to change to Arial. Let's revisit that later and then watch video. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this first, the border, so that you could see. So again, it's more on CSS. So border radius. If you do 20, you could see that all corners start rounding. But if I example 100, let's just say 200. I think I could do 100%. That it's very round. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 0. So start on the left and then right, then bottom right, bottom left. So 0 and then 0 and then 100px and then 100% and then 100%. Let's try that. I think it's too much. Too much. But that's just you get the point. I mean, you could adjust this. Let's just say 50, or maybe even just 50px. Then maybe I could adjust the padding so it's or even the height. So let's try 200. Could play around with this one. But what I want to do is I want to show you that I could add the border bottom 20px solid print. That's an example. Let's grab the color. Okay. Now the problem here is, as you can see, it doesn't follow the like the original shape on your graphics, or the graphics in here, right? It doesn't follow that. So what we could do is try to border like that. So border 0px. Let's check how to do so you could actually just there's lots of resources online, so that's what I do. So I like the csstricks.com, and it could give you some examples. So what I want is so border radius So you can see this targeted each side, so 4 sides. So what I'm going to do is border width. So this is an example. So border width So this one is top right, bottom left. Okay, we're gonna try this. Okay, let's just go back. Okay. So I know that the border color is this, and then border width, oops, it's now double, border style solid. Okay, so what we want is let's try to adjust this. It's much better if you could do your codes on editor, but since this is a very quick one, I'm just gonna directly do it here. So that's the bottom, and then 0, 10. Okay, I see. So you can't the way this works if in the CSS is you need to set some, as you can see, if I set 10 and then 10, that's the top and the right. Then if I remove that, I remove the top, I remove the right, and then I also remove the left side. So as you can see, we still have that not exactly the same shape on the graphics in here. So again, that's one of the advantage with this style that we're doing. Okay, because we can in CSS, I think we could example on the width, I could do 200px, as you can see, 400, and then on the padding, let's just say like that. So you could do something like this, 20px, 20, and then overlay, hidden, overflow, example if we do it like this. So overflow X and Y. Doesn't work. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to hide that. So again, that's the best format that we could do. We could do like 500 and then at least still have that kind of shape. So you decide if you're fine with this, or you need to just keep the other thing at the bottom, but then remove the others on the left and right. So you could turn that to 0 like that. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it this way, and then we're gonna discuss the other example in there. So that's it. Now and then you also need to code the button inside the this HTML code. Now before we move to another one, I'm just gonna check this if it works, because I know some HTML doesn't work, as you can see in here. Even if on the if on the email builder it works, doesn't work when you test it out. So I had several experiences like that. So we set the height, we set the width, and let's just say we also make sure we display this block. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do display block display, then important. I'm just gonna try that out, and then in my preview here, if you check, it's still not showing. So I'm gonna try this, send it to myself, and let's see how it looks. So here's how it looks. We did not able to like see that HTML block, so that's another problem. So I've tried this, and again, before I'm not sure, but it was actually working. But as you can see, there's some notes here that the following HTML tags will be removed for compatibility, comment section, button, text area elements. Now we're gonna, let's try, let's just say span. Just to see if we could like do it. Okay. So the span seems to work. And let's test that. So the HTML block in Keap is a bit tricky. I've tried building emails for my clients, and I really need to test it out because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and they have some restriction. So it works. Now what you need to do is to do the CSS more properly so that it displays properly. As you can see, you need to override the font size in here. So if I do that, so example in here, so font size, let's just say 24px, important, and then if we do a preview, let's see, that works. So it's a bit tricky really. You need to spend time, you need to test it out, and so on. Now the other way is to take a screenshot. That's actually the easiest way. So example here, before I do that, I'm gonna do a preview, and as you can see on the mobile screen, the what's this called, the logo and the text is actually in one line now it is fine with that, but I think there's just too much spacing on the sides. So what I will recommend you do is you also build this via code block so that you could control it, or else you could just have that as one image, and then when they click, you link it to one of your page, something like that. So let's just do this one because this has the button, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crop this, okay, and then section 1. So that's my first section, and then I'm also gonna crop this thing below. So that's my section 2. So this is the easiest, but I know that this doesn't work to like all of situation. So what you could do is, instead of this one, so I'm just gonna save this somewhere. Well, let's just keep it that in here so that you could compare. But I'm I'm gonna grab an image and let's just say I'm gonna move it to the top. Okay. Then I'm also I'm just gonna move it this part here. Okay, so that you could see. And then on the desktop, okay, section 1, we have that, so 100%. That looks good. Duplicate it, section 2. Okay, and then you could have your text at the middle. Then you can remove this. And that's it. So you could have this linked to somewhere else. And this one. Now, this 2 here. So example, I'm just gonna limit my size because I think it was too much earlier. Maybe that one is the best. And then centered. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it that way for now. And then if we test this, let's just wait for the email to come in. So okay, well, we're waiting for the email, so it really depends on your needs. Again, for years I've used the older this version, and it has this by default, this kind of like pure code, like from the top, as you can see. Problem with this is not part of the campaign builder, right? So it's kind of like, I think it's gonna be hard to integrate and maintain later on, but again, it does the job. But example in here, if you want to stick to the page builder, to the campaign builder and have everything in there, then you could do it this way. That's gonna be the easiest one. So let's just check it out. So this is the first one with the division. Image didn't work. Span, it worked, but you need to override the CSS in here. And then this is the version for the text, and I think that's fine. Okay, so I think I missed some stuff in here. So on this part, I know this is a dynamic one. So if you are gonna do the image version, example this, so what you could do is you could crop it like just in this corner, like this one, like that, and then at the top you're gonna use the HTML block that we did earlier, so that you could keep this like dynamic with the merge field. Okay, looks fine for me. Now let's just check in the mobile screen. Okay, mobile. Okay, so it's more on this header that you need to adjust. So I hope this video helps, and I hope that's easy. The way I explain it is easy, but if you have any question, feel free to comment on this video, and I'm gonna do my best to share more tips like this, or else give you more tips about how to handle this. But I think this is the easiest to the image, especially that you have some round corners, some graphics and images and so on. But again, if you want, you could do it via code, and it's gonna of course look better, maybe in terms of resolution quality, but again, don't think that's gonna matter in here. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.